So this is something that I have been talking about for literally years. And we talked about it fairly recently. But there is now credible information that Activision may release a Skylanders compilation game.
Of course they would.
In Q4 of this year.
Why not? It's cheap. They're cheap.
It would have the first 3 games in it, I believe, according to the article. Okay. No other details are given. It was in a survey. But
I vote yes in the survey.
Yeah, and there would be obviously no figures needed. All the characters would be unlocked.
If I have all the figures, can I get something extra?
A handshake.
I'll take it.
Yeah. So it would be Spyro's Adventure, Skylander Giants, and Skylander Swap Force.
And no toys.
With no toys required.
Right. I have all mine in the garage.
Yeah.
Ready to throw
I have
those
all
out.
mine in a box in the basement. Although Elliot put some in his room recently because he likes the way they look. Which is fair. But yeah, I mean, I'm very excited for this. This is something that we talked about before. We both wanted it.
Do you really want it? Like, you want to go back and play those games?
Yes, I would 100%.
Okay.
100% I would play, especially Giants and Swap Force, because I never really played those. Because
these were just, is the rumor just that they're coming to Switch?
No, I think just because I saw the article on from a Go Nintendo.
Does Microsoft know when Skylanders came out?
Exactly.
They don't have to know that.
Even better.
Nobody cares.
How can this be a rumor during Microsoft buying Activision? That's
oh my God,
I don't buy.
In a perfect world, the deal goes through and I get Skylanders on Game Pass in Q4.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen.
Well, I know, but that's like the dream, isn't it?
I think
like not only do I
come
get
true, I think.
Not only do I get to play it, but I get to play it without having to spend any more money than I plan on currently spending at that time. It makes me happy.
Good.
Am I not allowed to be happy?
Who are you talking to?
You.
Did I say anything?
Yes, you said I wasn't allowed to be happy.
I don't recall saying that. Or
shit, what
making
didn't
any
you say
comment
that?
whatsoever about anything.
I don't. It may have been slightly implied, but I don't think he outright said it.
I don't think so.
I mean,
Doesn't
yeah, bring back the Skylanders. Let's go back to the Skylands.
Land of Sky.
Mm-hmm. Great name.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Doesn't make sense, does it?
No, not really.
Skylander.
It's like road flyers.
Yeah. It's like, I'm like, yeah, no, it doesn't. Nope. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The lands were flying in the sky because every video game had lands flying in the sky because you just fell off the world everywhere. Mm-hmm. That's how video games were made. Mm-hmm. Everything was just a bottomless pit over the edge.
I guess.
Trust me, I've been playing a lot of that Star Wars game, Jedi Academy. They came out in 2003, the same year as Call of Duty. I know that.
Change the game. How come they didn't ask them that at the deposition? When did that Star Wars game that Chip can't remember the title of come out, huh?
Right.
Yeah.
Jedi. What is the name? What were those games called? Jedi
Losers?
Alliance?
Maybe.
Were those alliances?
Sure.
Oh.
Jedi. What the heck were those games called? I'm gonna have to look it up.
Oh, my lights went off.
Jedi Knight. That's what it was. Star Wars Jedi Knight, Jedi Academy.
That's a first-person game?
It's a first person when you're using guns, third person when you are using lightsaber.
Right.
Yep.
That was part of the thing that people were like, wow, look what you could do in these games now.
Mm-hmm. And you could swing the lights. That was like one of the first games where you could swing the lightsaber in multiple directions and control which direction you were swinging it.
Innovations.
Mm-hmm. Alexa, turn on the lights. Thank you.
Why are you ruining it for our audience?
Oh, because that's half the fun.
What's the other half?
When I get to go to bed.
Oh. I've been playing Overwatch 2. Does your son play Overwatch 2? I feel like all the kids are playing that game because I still can do really well on it.
No, my son and his friends only play Fortnite.
I feel like once they open up these games to free to play, they have an influx of like 11-year-olds.
No, they only play Fortnite. And oddly enough, they play Fortnite creative modes. So they're not even in the games that you and I would even play.
You mean?
Me, well, yes, but I mean like adults.
Me, you mean?
Yeah.
Overwatch 2 is a lot like Overwatch 1, by the way. They didn't add much to it, but I'm still really good with Lucio. Nobody can take that away from me.
And do you have all your stuff that Lucio had in the last game? Or
yes.
Okay.
But I think I have to like remap my voice lines, but I don't care.
Why did they put out a sequel to this game again?
They made it free to play, is what they did. Is they upgraded the game, put a 2 and 2 after the name, and made it free to play. The whole battle pass thing.
But why put the 2 there? Why not just call it Overwatch?
Right. Yeah. You probably didn't need to change
4.
it. Yeah, the 2 I don't think added anything, especially since like that would imply that you would have to pay for it maybe more.
It's a weird messaging.
Yeah, I agree. They
like
should
what could they have called it like Overwatch 2.0? Would that have been maybe driving the point a little better? Like it's
Overwatch Prime, they should have called it.
Yeah.
Overwatch Forever.
Right. That's what I was gonna say. Overwatch Forever. Plus. Overwatch Plus.
Overwatch Beyond Thunderdome. That'd have worked.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're enjoying this game.
I'm not enjoying it that much. I just get a quick fix of coming in to dominate, get my wins in. But
I'm glad you're somewhat enjoying this game.
I feel like this have you played the DMZ mode in Call of Duty? You haven't. But I feel like they're close to being onto something good. You know how when we used to play Terrorist Hunt in Rainbow Six?
Sure.
It's a lot of fun, right? So that's what this is, sort of, but there's also other real players in it playing as a group, and they can kill you too. That's basically what this is.
Okay.
And in theory, and it's fun. It's fun. The problem is there's like, the progression is all based on doing like chores, sort of like, maybe, I don't know, maybe like Fortnite, but they'll say like, oh, you have to shoot like 10 people in the head with a certain gun in this area. You know what I'm saying? It's that's very
Fortnite.
And it doesn't make any sense really. Like, and that's how you like level up your character in terms of like getting more slots to protect your gear and like from if you die in the battle. Anyway, I feel like this mode, DMZ mode, would be more fun if they could just loosen it up a little bit and make it less like grindy in that way. Like, I don't need to like do all these boring missions. They're not even missions. They're like checking off boxes, doing lame shit. Just so I can open up more slots for my character. Like, it's to carry shit.
And that's only for that game.
It's a separate free-to-play mode in Call of the.
But I mean, like you open up
only for that game. Yes, totally.
Yes,
totally.
Fortnite is you have to shoot 10 people in the head to get the XP points to get the next skin in the battle pass, but you have that forever.
Right.
Fortnite doesn't make you do that in game. That sounds bad.
And I feel like Ubisoft could make a free-to-play like Rainbow Six Terrorist Hunt thing like this. Iterate on it a little bit, make it.
Well, it's funny how they almost did that and they still didn't quite stick the landing. Remember that game? What was it? Extraction? Where it was like aliens came out?
Right. That's like team versus team, right? Wasn't it like?
No, that's Rainbow Six, the other one.
I thought one side was like No. Oh, it was player versus the computer, right?
The computer, all aliens.
Right.
But aliens weren't fun to fight against.
Right. You need to shoot people.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you need to shoot some real people. The golden ratio is a lot of computer controlled guys so you can get some kills in, but then and some real people who will kill you.
I can see that being fun, like 4v4 with like 40.
Something like that. Yeah. Something like, I don't know what the magic number is. It depends on the maps and stuff, but something like that. Rainbow Six themes, free to play. I feel like that's where they want to be. Because this is like close to being, DMZ is close to being
Rainbow
satisfying.
Six Siege is pretty much free on a lot of consoles.
But that's not what this is. That's a team-based thing.
Well, there is Terrorist Hunt in there too. But it's not Terrorist Hunt with another team at the same time.
And that's like character based. Like I'm talking about just old school Terrorist Hunt where you just like you choose your guns, you have your favorite guns and you shoot Tango Down, right? Remember Tango Down?
Mm-hmm.
You say Tango Down over and over again. Anyway, that's what we need. What
I've been
else?
playing High on Life still. Have you guys been playing that anymore?
I tapped out quickly.
I
you?
didn't like. I don't like. I felt the shooting was bad, and I just couldn't get into it.
There's that. That's a key point. I feel.
I think I've gotten used to the shooting now. Like I've.
What about all the swearing? Like the
I'm
never-ending
used to all
swearing.
the swear. You can adjust how much they talk if you want to.
Oh, is that true?
Yeah. You can go into the settings and calm down the guns talking to you constantly.
Right.
I don't know. It's.
I mean, it seems to be doing great on Game Pass, like record-breaking fucking game in terms of downloads. Did you know that?
I did. I had heard that.
See,
maybe on one of our previous
One of our older
podcasts.
episodes. Yeah.
Yeah. I might have listened back.
No, you didn't.
I didn't do that.
No.
No, I think it's still fun. I'm still working through it. I'm used to the shooting. I think I'm like on the 5th bounty or so. So
Okay.
I'll take your word for it.
getting my Metroid skills up. But I don't know. It's good. I finished Lego Star Wars.
Nice.
as well
You
as
never picked up
Skyward.
Midnight Suns?
I didn't. I
It's on
saw it
sale.
dropped in price.
It's on
considerably.
sale. Yeah,
Right
it's on
now.
sale right now. Yeah.
I may wait for the next sale on it.
That's fair.
There will be
I
one.
don't think it's going back up.
No,
But it's gonna go back up in price.
For-
but then go back
Or
down.
like, and then it's going to go back down. And
then
look
I'll go
like a
back
dip
there.
it
Yeah,
can be
no, there'll be
further.
another sale, of course. Yeah. I hope it does well. I love that game.
Oh, I hope
So-
it does well too. But
I did max
not
out
your
my
job.
friendship level with all the characters in Midnight Suns.
Nice. Did they get laid at all?
No, you
Oh.
don't
There's
you
no
don't
romance.
romance anyone. No, you just get presents.
Be cool.
Mm-hmm.
like in Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball.
Yeah.
Do you like that present
No,
system? No,
you get new costumes.
like Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball.
I guess so.
There you go.
Mhm.
Now I may go buy it.
I got the classic colors for Spider-Man.
Red and blue.
Red and blue.
It's like a lighter blue and a lighter red than the default red and blue.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, speaking of Spider-Man, I forgot. Since it was raining so much in Mexico, we watched a bunch of Venom, Let There Be Carnage. I didn't know Woody Harrelson was in that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he is. in
That movie is less than an hour and a half. So I'm trying to figure out, like, is a bunch like you watched an hour, or did you not even realize you watched the
I think
whole
we
thing?
watched the last half hour, I would say.
Okay, that's fair.
I didn't know that, like, what that movie was. Like, he's talking to the fucking costume now. Like, was that
That's the first one as well.
that too? I didn't. And the costume
Yeah.
talks like that in the first one.
Yeah.
Hi, how you doing? I'm the I'm the alien. Yeah, I'm really hired a top-notch voice actor to come up with this sound.
It's Tom Hardy.
It's Tom Hardy's doing the
Oh
both
my
voices.
god. Oh, it's so bad.
Mhm.
It reminded me of
when can we eat?
oh, it's
Eddie?
fucking Tom Hardy again. I was just gonna
Yes.
say it reminded me of Bane. He was Bane, right?
Yes.
Like I remember.
Hello, Batman. Batman, when can we eat people, Batman?
All I know is that when I saw that movie, I'm sure I said this before on the show. I saw that movie, and when he started talking, I thought like I was too high or something, and I was just, or the movie broke, or like the thing got sped up, or I didn't know. And then when he continued to sound like that throughout the movie,
I was born into darkness, Batman.
it was hard to take seriously. And now that you say that this voice is also Tom Hardy, that's just rocked my world completely.
Yeah, it's all Tom Hardy.
I get it because like it's part of him, and yeah, that makes sense. I didn't put that together while I was watching it, but Woody Harrelson also surprised me to see him. I did not know that he was in the Marvel universe.
He was in the first movie.
He was in the first one.
I had
As
no
well.
idea.
Mm-hmm.
Good for him.
Cletus Cassidy.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm not familiar
Oh,
with
he's
this character.
the same character in Solo.
Solo.
Very
Did
memorable.
your kids like Solo?
Yeah, they like Solo.
Did they laugh when he gets his name?
Uh,
Did M just
maybe.
roll her eyes? Did she just go like, "What is happening?"
Yeah, I think
Why?
it might have been a roll of her eyes, but also kind of a chuckle. I don't know.
Yeah, that is pretty bad.
I think I texted you when that happened when I saw it in the theater.
It's not written for a grown man.
A lot of these things, yeah, they're rough. All right.